Hi everybody!
Hi!
So one of the questions we got on the reveal of the i8 was, will it fit in the garage? Well, that's actually a great question.
So one of the things that I was worried about was the butterfly doors and whether or not the butterfly doors were actually going to fit underneath our lifts.
So they come up pretty high and we really were worried. I'll clunk my head on the lifts, and so we were wondering, oh my gosh, this is just going to hit the bottom of the lift. But it turns out that wasn't the issue at all. It's actually a really wide and, more importantly, super duper long car. So we tried the center bay and it really wouldn't fit. But we did manage to get it into both end bays here. So what we're going to do is show you both of those and pulling it in so you can see just it's kind of a little close and a little weird.
Wow, that was really tight. As you can see, I almost hit the scooter pedal, and Franny had to guide me in and out of the garage. Both sides were very close to the edges of the garage. I had to make sure that the mirrors were folded in, and so I thought maybe it might be better to go in the larger bay. The battery case and carbon tub make the car really wide and long, and this bay is actually longer. So my hope is to do this again better than the first time I had parked here, which is not on film. I parked way too close to the wall, and possibly we could get the car to work with the stop and get it into the bay. The next step is to see if that door will actually open and not bang the wall.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's gonna hit the wall.
No, you look great actually, weirdly.
Really?
Yeah, you look fine. You've got several inches of clearance.
You know, the difference I think this time was that I moved my seat back. The first time I had my seat all the way up and I couldn't even get out of the door.
So that's a good point, isn't it, then, for egress?
So now that I've got used to having the seat back, so I always have it all the way back when I get in, and then same when I'm getting out, I always have it all the way back.
All the way back.
Otherwise, it makes it a lot easier getting in and out.
So as far as the height of the door goes, up against the top of the lift, we have a bit of clearance there. So I think we're fine, actually, all the way around. We want to make sure here that we're inside the garage far enough, and it looks like we are. Now Heidi, why don't you go ahead and open up the door on the other side, and we'll take a look at that.
Not used to opening it on this side.
Watching for clearance there at the top.
Yeah, we don't have bumpers on this. We did put one on the other one, but we probably need to. Now these will go up a little bit more. So like you'll probably see them if we were sitting outside, we could, or if we had the car outside, we could put them up higher.
So you want to make sure you put something under the lift just in case.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, but look at this.
I didn't realize
Into
it would
the
work on
garage.
this side. It's really tight though. Look at how close it is to the lift. But maybe it's just that way on the other side too. Huh.
So there it is with both doors up. And in the garage door will definitely go down all the way. Now let's take a look at how close you are here on this side of the lift. If we line up the lift, we can now see pretty close how close we are on this right side here. It's pretty darn close.
And note that the mirrors absolutely have to be pulled in.
Yeah, that's a good point. On this side, we have a little more room here. Definitely have a little more room, but we've got our wall there that we have to be careful of as well. Well, we tried several more times pulling the car in and out of the garage, and I just thought it was too tight on that right side. So we decided to actually take all the cars out and move the lifts ever so slightly to the right. I know it doesn't look like too much, but we did actually move them over 2 full inches. So you can see here, these are the ones inside the garage, and these are the ones closest to the garage door. We just tried to get it even, front to rear, but you can see from the old rust marks where the old pads were. So now, looking at this, we've got a bit more space here on the car's right side, and I feel a lot better. We've actually pulled the car in and out a couple of times, and it seems to be great. So I'm really happy with it. Seems just fine. You can see here that this is the lineup for the post right up against the edge of the garage door, and we still have plenty of room on this side as well. So all in all, it was just a matter of actually moving the lift over a little bit, but I think we pretty much have it all sorted. We have our charging module hooked on the wall here. It's got these little keyhole mounts on the top, so you could always sort of pop it off and take it with you, but I can't really think of why you would. I mean, if you were traveling, you just wouldn't bother. But if you needed to, you could, I suppose. And when you plug it in, it goes through a little bit of checking there, and now we have our power light. Now we're all set just to plug in the car. Super simple. Just open up the door for the charging thing, pull a little cover off like that, and this can kind of hang out over here and sort of hang on the side there. And we just plug it in. You notice it kind of goes in. There we go, and just kind of changes color a little bit, so we know we're charging. Then on the charging module, our little charge light is on, our power light is still on, so we are all set. Finally, I did add a foam rubber strip to the bottom of the lift just to catch the door in case it goes up too high. And then on the left side, I added a piece to the side of that light there so I don't scuff the door. And then of course another piece on the bottom of the lift just in case this door gets a little too high. Well, that's how the i8 fits into the garage. It's pretty tight fit, huh? It's a big car. It's really wide and it's also pretty darn long. Well, at any rate, I hope you enjoyed the episode. This is going to be the first one in a series of living with the i8, different things that we'll go through in the garage and how we use it and the technology and everything. So this is kind of the first one in a big long series. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up. Questions or comments or anything, just leave them down below and we'll get right to them. Thank you so much for watching, and a special thank you to our Patreon supporters. So all right, well, okay, until next time, safe travels. Bye.